This is the adventurous story of the legend Nancy Hart. As the true legend goes, 6 British soldiers came to her home and demanded her to cook for them. The British soldiers asked Nancy if she had seen any soldiers, so Nancy lied that she hadn't seen any. Nancy took their guns while she was drunk with their corn liquor and told them not to move or she would shoot, and one thought she was lying, so she shot him. Hello, my name is Nancy Hart and I'm going to talk about my life. I grew up to be a tall, muscular woman with red hair and blue eyes with a scarred face. One thing I am well known for involves 6 British soldiers. The soldiers asked if I had seen another soldier, and they demanded me to cook for them with my last turkey. Then I had an idea. While they were drunk with my corn liquor, I stole their guns and said to them, "If one of you moves, I will shoot." Then one moved and was shot. The others tried to rush me, but I wounded another. When my husband came home, I still had the soldiers at a gunpoint. He wanted to shoot the rest, but I had a better idea. So my husband and a few neighbors and I hung the soldiers. In 1912, 6 bodies were found near my home.
The great Benedict Arnold was born January 14, 1741, in Norwich, Connecticut. He sold secrets to the British and passed notes with invisible ink. He changed the defenses to make it easy for the British to take over. In the notes that he passed said important information or supply depots or troop movement and number of troops. A mob burned him in front of his house on June 14, 1801. I'm Benedict Arnold, and I'm a great spy for the British. I met with Major Andrew to discuss the taking over of West Point. However, a few days after the meeting, Major Andrew was captured by the Americans. He had papers on him revealing my plot to surrender West Point. I heard about Andrew's capture, and he was able to escape to the British. I got burned in front of my house. My name, Benedict Donald, is a simile for traitor.
James Armistead was born 1748. He was set free from his master. He asked his owner if he believed in freedom. So James Armistead went to William Armistead, but James just had one name, James. He just took the last name Armistead from William Armistead, which was the captain of the French army. He went to the British to get info. Every night he would meet a French soldier to give him information. He was set free and had a family until he died on August 9th, 1830, age 81.
I am James Armistead, and I was born into slavery. I asked my owner if he believed in freedom. I worked for the French. My job was to get intel on the British. Every night I would meet a French soldier and tell him the British's plans. For my hard work, I earned $40 a year. Later, my freedom was bought for me.
Nathan Hale was born June 6, 1755, in Coventry, Connecticut. He went to Yale University and he was a leader of the Continental Army. He taught in East Haddam, London, before joining the military in 1774 as a first lieutenant of a local militia. Nathan Hale was one of the leading speakers to bear arms against the British. Nathan Hale was America's first official spy. Nathan Hale died September 22nd, 1776 in New York, New York.
I, Nathan Hale, was born the sixth child of 12. I grew up on my family's farm and went to Yale. When I was 13 with my brother Enoch, I volunteered to spy on the British. I disguised myself as a Dutch schoolmaster and had slipped behind enemy lines. I was captured trying to sail back to America. I got caught and interrogated by British General William Hale. I was caught with incriminating documents. General Hale called for my execution.
Abraham Woodhull was an American revolutionary spy. He was born on October 7, 1750. His 3 children were named Mary, Jessie, and Elizabeth Woodhull. Abraham Woodhull had a spouse named Lydia Terry and another one named Mary Anna. He died January 23, 1826, by being burned. I am the great Abraham Woodhull. I was born October 7th, 1750. I had 3 children, Mary, Jessie, and Elizabeth Woodhull. Then I had another one, Mary Anna. My code name is Samuel Culper. I died January 23rd by being burned to death.